Okay, guys, we're going to do a quick account walkthrough with you so you can see some of these membership perks in action. Now, when you first log in to your website, you're going to see a screen similar to mine. But if it's your very first time that you're logging in, you'll have a pop-up screen introducing you to LRP versus standard order. And we choose LRP because of all the awesome perks, obviously, right? Now, you will then be asked to choose a date that you want your products to ship each month. So go ahead and do that. And this date can be, changed at any time. And I recommend to pick a date between the 1st and the 15th, because then you'll be able to qualify for the product of the month. And if you order 125 points or more during the month before the 15th, you automatically get that free product. And sometimes it's an expensive oil, so it's nice to be able to do that. But like I said, you can change that date and pick what you want. And now that you're ready to shop, you have a few different ways to go about doing it. You can wander through the store, like here, look at the different categories that are available. And for instance, if we click here on single oils and you're going through here and you're going, Arbor Vitae, I wonder what that's used for. You can click on that and you can see and read everything about it. And then here down at the bottom, you can watch a video on it, a presentation, which is normally like a PowerPoint presentation, and also a product information page. And this it gives you a lot of detail about that particular oil. So you can get a lot of education on that. And if you want, you can go ahead and add it to your cart right from here. And the other way that we can do stuff is through drive-through, what I call drive-through, and that's shopping directly from the cart. And I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. But let's go back here at your screen when you first come in, the page when you first come in, what you see. If you have your LRP templates set up already, you'll see this little box over here with the lavender on it, and you want to go ahead and always edit your loyalty, your LRP cart, because that's the way you'll get points for every dollar that you spend. Because if you create like a one-time order, you don't get points back for that. That's not part of the loyalty rewards program. So you can go ahead and click edit on that. And then, once you set up your LRP template, it's really easy to edit it from month to month. One of the things I want to point out, first of all, is the promo banner up here. And this is where you'll see all the neat things that are going on with promotions and such for the month. And since this is a video that I'm going to be posting for future camps and things like that, I'm going to go ahead and do another video in the comments that will talk about the promotions for the month. So we'll talk about that later, but I just wanted to make sure you saw that up here is where the promo banner is at. It tells you what's going on, because promotions are wonderful. Now, if you're looking here, you're looking at my cart, and this is my standard order, and I will always have DDR Prime in there. This is what some have called insurance in a bottle, because DDR Prime is DNA damage response prime, and our DNA is being bombarded every day from toxins and things around us, and so we really need to protect it, and so that it is operating in a healthy way, and it can keep us healthy. So I love this type of insurance for my body, so I keep that in there. I also have the Healing Hand donation. You know how much we love Healing Hands, and you can go about putting a donation for them. You can either do what they have, an automated one down here where you can just click on it and donate $1 to it, or if you want to donate a different amount, you can just type healing up here in the quick add, and it'll pull out the different amounts of the donations that you can give on there. So you can do that. And lemon's really important for me. Lifelong Vitality, that is just a must. I put that in my cart every month. And the neat thing that doTERRA does for us on this, not only do they give us an awesome discount on buying these 3 products together. You won't find this anywhere else when you're buying quality supplements, but they allow you to add up to 3 different products to it, that are at a major discount. So when you customize it, you can add your 3 different products that you really want to have for your family. I included digestive enzymes, Terrazyme, PB Assist, and also for my son, I include the chewable vitamins and the omega omega fatty acids in liquid form with wild orange flavor. So that's real good. And if we look over here, then we can see at the top here, we can add, this is what I call the drive-through approach. And it's this up here, the quick add by item number or name. And it's much faster and more direct than wandering through the store. And this is how you'll probably shop as you become more familiar with the products and know instantly what you want and need. So for instance, this month, I also need some Balance and On Guard. So I can just type in here, Balance. And there it is. I just click on it and it'll automatically put it on there for me. And On Guard. So I'll do that. Okay, so here's On Guard, the 15 milliliter. So I'll put that in there. So, we see, how quick that can be to do it by using the drive-through method. Now, I want to point out the PV versus the dollar amount over here. If we look over here, this is the dollar amount and this is the PV amount. And this is in the total price column is where you're going to find it. And over here, we can see the total amount of PV for my order. So I can see that the addition of all that here is the subtotal is given to me right over there. Notice the shipping reward points here. I've gotten $4 back because I chose the economy shipping, which is $3.99. So doTERRA is giving me those points back that I can use in buying oils or supplements. And remember, a point is equivalent to $1 when we're talking about oils. And if I would have chosen overnight shipping, which is $24.99, then I would have gotten the 25 points back. So pretty neat thing that doTERRA gives back to us. So we saw what my loyalty rewards that I've earned here for this particular order. And I'm now at, I've been with doTERRA for a while, so I'm now at 30%. And after a year, that's where you're going to be at. Or if you started up with a bigger kit, you'll get there a lot faster. But notice here with my order, I'm going to be getting 62, a little bit over 62 loyalty rewards points back. So that is my doTERRA bank account, and it'll be added. And if we look up here, these are my loyalty reward points that I currently have. And I use these on a regular basis, so I don't keep this growing too much because I make sure to apply those. And just so you know that loyalty reward points do expire. They expire after a year, but as you use them, the oldest ones get used first. So you can do that. And so how can you go about using your LRP points? Notice over here where it says use points. First, you check your total PV for your order to make sure it's still over 125 points so that you can get the product of the month. You want to make sure of that. And then when you use the points are deducted from your bank, this bank over here, immediately. There is a $3 redemption fee when you redeem LRP points. That's the admin fee to do it. And then when you're going to use your points, you have to process your order today. You have to say proceed to checkout and process it now. You're not able to save the template when redeeming LRP points. So here we go on using the points. You just go down the drop down here and you say, okay, I want to use my points for that, and it'll start deducting it. So you just go down this column and be able to do that. All right, so once you are done, and let's say that you're not using your loyalty rewards point at this time, then you can click over here and say save and process for the next month or the next loyalty rewards time. or if you are using your points, then you will do proceed to checkout. But always make sure to save, because if you don't save, then you'll lose whatever changes that you will have made on it, and it just reverts back to what was in there before. So here's an important note. If your order is set to run on the 5th of the month, let's say, and you go in on the 3rd and tell it to process now, it will not ship again on the 5th. I want to make sure you knew that. So it counts your order as complete for the month, and you'll not, it won't run again until the following month on the 5th if you had picked the 5th. How can you change your date then for changing your loyalty rewards order? Well, you can come down and you can come down here, up here at the top here. They've done a couple changes on things on the website. So it used to be at the bottom, now it's here at the top. You can just click on that. And here you go, you get this popped up, and now you can change your date. And also you can easily change your ship address to another address. If you want to send oils to to a relative or something like that, or a friend, you could go about changing your address at the bottom down there under shipping. Okay, you can just say add new down here, and you can go ahead and do that. Let's see, I'm making sure I've got everything here, information that I want to be able to cover for you. You can also, at the bottom, change your billing info. You can check, maybe you want to use a different credit card, or if you're sending to a relative and they gave you their credit card that they wanted to purchase something, you can do that as well. And to track your packages or view your order history, you simply click on account profile up here with your name on it, and then go to my orders, and then you'll be able to see all your orders on that. You're going to get a reminder email every month, a few days before your order is set to ship, so you never forget. So you'll never forget to edit your products. So they'll make sure to remind you and say, hey, in a week your order's going to go out. If you need to add anything or take anything or remove something, this is the time to do it. So everything is 100% customizable. I love it. I love what you can do here on our pages. So the LRP program is just wonderful, and the product of the month and the shipping points, because it gives me a ton of great options for gifts, baby showers, teacher appreciation day, anniversary, etc. So really nice. And it allows me to really be more generous with my oils. I've noticed that. I'm more willing to share when I get so much free stuff. It makes it easier to part with my oils when someone needs something. And that's really what we want to do. We want to be able to help people when they are in need. I was at a convention a couple of years ago, and Corey Lindley, the Chief Financial Officer for doTERRA, he was speaking, and he said, I often have business people ask me, why is your loyalty rewards program so generous? Which is, if you think about it, it is. You can earn, up to 30% back. That's a huge kickback on your orders every month. And when you couple that with months like December, where doTERRA historically does a frankincense promotion, where you get a free bottle of frankincense with a 200-point order, that's a lot of free stuff. So let's break that down. Let's see, if you're earning 30% back, 30% of a 200-point order is 60 points of free product. And for the majority of doTERRA products, points in dollars are 1 for 1. So 60 points of free product equals $60 of free product. And then you figure in that you're getting a free frankincense oil, which is basically a 70-point oil, and you've gotten a free product of the month tossed in as well, plus your shipping reward points, you're easily getting 150 points free for purchasing 200 points of product. It's incredible. So Corey was sharing this at the convention and said, I often have business people ask me, why is your loyalty rewards program so generous? And his answer was this: we know that if you have enough, you will share it with people who need it. Don't you love that? Because that really is the heart of doTERRA. We have these gifts, but as we look around, there are so many people who need what we have. And the more we have, the easier it is to give to those who need it, right? All right, so that's it for our account walkthrough video. I think we've shown you everything you need to know. But I'm curious, is anyone getting the product of the month this month? What are you planning to use it for? Go ahead and post that below, and also I'll post some ideas for you guys on the product of the month. And so go ahead and check the comments. All right, you guys take care.